Hola Mario.
Hola,
A propósito, ¿tenés el número? ¿Me puedes dar el número de Elsa?
de Elsa.
Ya,
Ok.
le tengo que preguntar algo.
310
Ok.
715. No, perdón. ¿Dónde está? Sí, 310-715-9137.
310-715-9137, ¿sí?
Sí.
Ok. Oh, shit.
Hi, Alan. Alan.
Yes.
Hi. Do me a favor. At the
Yeah.
end of the year,
Yeah.
leave the meeting. Don't leave the computer on. Yesterday, I wasn't here, but the surva lasted an hour and a half. And when I looked, it was you for 28 minutes. You didn't do anything. You just didn't disconnect.
Wait a minute. But I left it on for the other shear.
No, for the surva.
Oh, they did come out. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, don't worry. But try to remember. Thank you.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Don't worry.
I thought I shut it off. I shut off the leave.
You thought, but you didn't think. You thought, but you didn't think.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry. Okay.
Don't worry. I just, because when I get it to process, it's a pain to
Cut me out, huh?
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Harold.
So, were we holding? I forgot already. 56A1?
I think so. I wasn't here yesterday, but I'm sure
Right.
it's 56A1.
I
Okay.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, 56A1.
Harold, your kids are back?
Yitzi's back. Racheli's coming back Saturday night.
Who?
Racheli's coming back Saturday night. Yitzi came back already.
And she got a flight for Saturday?
Yeah.
Wow.
To Boston. She's flying to Boston, and then she's going to drive from Boston to New Jersey.
Oy.
Yeah.
And Itzi came straight to LA?
Yeah, he already had booked with LL before.
Oh, okay.
Well, she didn't book, Racheli?
No, she was on United.
Oh, so she had to change.
She had to change, yeah.
So was she flying El Al to Boston?
Yeah.
So LL is flying again? They were not flying, huh?
They were always flying. They never
They're all
stopped.
flying.
Oh.
They never stopped.
So I understand Walter is in Dubai or Abu Dhabi, whatever, Dubai.
Because if you don't have an El Al and you have other airlines, most of them are not flying. That's it. So I have somebody else that I know that is going to Dubai, and from Dubai they go to Emirates.
But how do they go to Dubai?
On El Al.
Oh.
El Al or Arkia, there's a few airlines flying, and Israeli companies flying to Dubai. Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow we will learn at 7:30 because there is Zvika Shir.
Okay.
So we're on Nun Hey Amid Beis on the bottom. Ton Rabbanon. Ein loichim behema b'mois meiser sheni. You don't buy animals with money of meiser sheni outside of Yerushalayim. And if you do, even b'shoigeg, the transaction's reversed. The money goes back. If you did it b'mezid, the animal can be taken up to Yerushalayim and be eaten there. Im lokach, so you're not supposed to do it. But if you did it, so the Gemara says, b'shoigeg yachzru damim u'koimam. If you didn't know it was meiser sheni money, the transaction is reversed. B'mezid ta'alev v'toichal b'makom. If you did it b'mezid, the animal should be taken up to Yerushalayim and eaten there. If he had kavana when he did this, that he was going to buy an animal and bring it as a shlomim, that's when we say this din applies. But he didn't want to use that animal. He wanted that the money should go out l'chulin. So, and then the kedusha goes to the behemoth, but not as a korban. Then bein shogid, bein b'mezid, then yachzur damim come. You reverse the sale. Freit gemor v'anantnan, sherab Yehuda oimer b'mezid kiddush. Remember, we said if you use meiser sheni money and try to be mekadosh and isha b'mezid, the kiddushin is good. We don't say it's batal, the mekach. Amr Abelazar, isha yoda shein mos meiser sheni mischalim al yoda. The money doesn't go out l'chulin. She has to take that money. The fact that she accepted, she has to go up to Yerushalayim. Va'ola v'achalta b'Yerushalayim. Masker Rav Yirmi v'rei behemat tmeya, a non-kosher animal, or avodim v'karkos. She'adam yodeh shein meiser sheni mischal aleh. Let's say you try to buy these things with meiser sheni. There won't be chilul. Utnan ein loichim behemat tmeya avodim v'karkos meiser sheni afilu b'Yerushalayim. Right? You can buy regular food in Yerushalayim, but even in Yerushalayim, these items you can't buy. Now, v'im lokach yoichal kenegda. That means you take the, let's say it was $1,000, you have to buy another $1,000 worth of fruit. And the money that is in the hands of the seller is mischalel. And that has to be taken up to Yerushalayim, and you have to eat dry food with it. If we know that, if a man knows that money will not be maschala on behemoth tmeya, so say the same thing like you said by the woman. The moicher knows that the money is in his hands as meiser sheni. He'll go up and buy things in Yerushalayim. Why should it be different? Because the case we were talking about, an isha who knows the halacha, the yada, she knows the dinei meiser sheni, and she is makabel based on that t'nai. But a regular person doesn't know. A regular person thinks that the money is mischala, and then you can do whatever he wants with it. Omar Mar. We said in lokach, but if a person did buy a behemoth tmei, yoichal kenegdon. You have to buy another $1,000 worth of fruit. V'amai yachzru davalum komet. Why don't we just reverse the sale? Ki awesome, like we said about if you buy a behemoth, even if you know that it's meiser sheni, we knas the moicha that he has to return the money. Amr Shmuel Yeshabarach and Achanami. This is a case where the moicha ran away. The one that has the money, so we have no way to knas him. The time is shabarach. It's only if he ran away. Im lo barach kansina hamoiche. The seller who has the money, he's the one who we do the knas. He has to return the money. Freik the more of an aknas aloy keach. Why shouldn't we knas the purchaser? That he should go home, get more money, and take it up to Yerushalayim. Says the Gemara, an interesting answer. Lavach baraganav ela choyraganav. A mouse doesn't steal the cheese. The hole that the mouse runs into, that's the ganav. Meaning, you need both parties. So, iloach bar choyer my covet. Without the mouse, the hole can't do anything. So they're both partners. So why do we knas the moicher? The Yisr is the money. That has to be taken up to Yerushalayim. So we go where the money is. Like Willie Sutton. Willie Sutton robbed banks. They asked him why. That's where the money is. So we go where the money is. The money is in the moicher's hands. So we make him give the money back. Mission. Hamakadesh ba'orla. Orla is fruits of a fruit tree the first 3 years. Asr ba'achila, asr ba'no. Klaya kerem, mixture of wheat and grapes. Shoranisko, a ox that gored and has been condemned to die through skila. Egla rufa, they decapitated a calf in the Egla rufa ceremony because they found a dead body. Sipar mitzora, the birds involved in the mitzora process. Seyar nazir, the hair of a nazir who cut it off. Peter chamor, when you redeem a chamor, firstborn chamor. Basar b'cholav, chulin shnishchutu pazara. What do all these have in common? Asr ba'ana. Therefore, if you try to give these items that are not worth anything, something that's asr ba'ana is not worth anything, eina mekudeshes, there's no kiddushin. If though he sold them, machra, and got money, the kiddush b'dbeim mekudeshes. You don't say that the money gets the isser. So the Gemara says, "Ba'orla minola." How do you know that orla is asr ba'no? The Tanya, shalosh shanim lo ye'achel, arelim lo ye'achel. Ein li ala yisrachila, yisra no minayin, shalo ye'ne mimenu. How do you know you can't have a nov, lo yitzava, but you can't use it for paint? Lo yadlik bosaner, can't use it for fuel. Tamad lamer varaltem orla so. The rabbi says, "Kula, any hanoah is us." How do you know that klai kerem is us? Amar chizki, amar kra. Lo sizra karmacha kilayim. Pentigdasham leya zera asher tazria. Utfasa kare. Pentigdash, pentukad eish. Means these products of this hybrid you have to burn with fire. Because you can't have a noah. Ravashi Omar, different perush. Penya Kodesh. That it's like Kodesh is Osir Bana, Klai Kerem is Osir Bana. Imak Kodesh Toifus is Damov. However, there's a attribute of Hegdish that if you sell Hegdish, the kedusha of the animal goes into the money that was accepted for its sale, and the animal goes out yotze l'chulin. If it has a mum, af klai kerem toifus is dam of yotze l'chulin. You should be able to redeem klai kerem, and it should go out l'chulin, but it's not the case. Elamachvata kechizkiya, who learned from Pentigdash. Shora niskel minayin. How do you know that an ox that is stoned to death is osur b'no? The Tanya. Mimashma shenemar sakoy sakel ashor. We're talking about a shore that killed a human being. You have to kill the ox with skila. So when you kill an ox with skila, you haven't shechted it. So it dies through another mechanism other than shchita. So eni odeh nevelahi. Well, it's an nevela asra b'achila. So, why does it say don't eat the flesh? We know you can't eat it because it's an nevela. Dino, Osir b'achila. So let's say the animal was adjudicated in court that it killed a human being, and a Gmardin comes down that it has to be stoned. Even before you stone it, if you shecht it, it's going to be osir to eat. So how do you know it's osir bana? Because it says Talmud Lomer Bala Shor Naki. Now, my mashma, where do you see that means osir bana? Shimon ben Zomer Omer Ka'adam Shomer Chavero Yotze Ploni Naki Minachos. Like a person said, he went bankrupt. He has no money left. So Bala Shor Naki means he doesn't have anything, including anah. How do you know that this pasuk lo yachel psaro is going on the case where the animal was shechted after Gmardin? Maybe it's permitted to eat the animal after you shechted, even after Gmardin. Maybe, yes, we know you can't eat it because it's in the vela, but the word lo yachel comes to teach me osir bana, like Ravavo, Shamar b'shem Avozo, Shamar v'amar b'losa kol makom, Shamar v'lo yochel lo yisoichal v'lo yisoichlu, lo yachel lo yisoichal v'lo yisoichlu. Achas isra achila v'achas isra anah. It's both. It's not just you're prohibited to eat it, you can't have anah. Ad shipors l'cha kosav keder shipors l'cha b'nevela. By nevela it says like kelef tashlichun oso, gives you permission to use it. But otherwise you wouldn't. Why didn't we explain like that? That's when you learn the ikr prohibition of eating it from the lo yachel. But here, we learned already from the fact that you have to kill the animal through skila, it becomes an avela, so you don't learn out the prohibition of eating from this lo yachel. The Isal Kedaitich, if you would have thought that the pasuk lo yachel of sar l'isra no d'chsiv, nichtav kra lo yehana, why would it change the wording in kol achila? And we didn't even learn isra achila from there. Or inami, lo yachel would have taught me isra hana. What about es psaro lamali? Es psaro is afagav de shachte, even though you shechted it after Gmardin, it's ke'ein basar. It's like a regular nevela and osir to eat it as well. Maybe we'll say it's only going to be prohibited to eat in a case where when you shechted it, you used a sharp stone. Merzik is skila. It looks like skila. But maybe if you shechted with a knife, it would be permitted. Now, why would you have such a havamina? Midi sakin baraisa ksiv? Because it's never written in the Torah to use a knife. It just says you have to shecht. Lotani b'chol shachtim, bein b'tzur, bein b'schusus, bein b'krumis, shalkana. You can use anything to shecht. A stone, piece of glass. So there's no difference between a sakin and a stone. Hashdan the nafkalan isra achila v'isra na. Now we've learned you can't eat, you can't have anah from the word lo yachel. What do we need it for? Lanos oiroi, that you can't even have anah from the hide. Now why? I would have had a havamina. Maybe only the flesh is usher to eat, but its hide is permitted. So we need a balashonaki to teach me both. Those tanoim that learn that the words balashonaki comes to teach me different thing. Chatzi koifer. For example, if the ox that gored was a tam, had never gored before. So the owners do not pay chatzi koifer. Even though a short time pays chatzi nezik by damages. Ulad made vlodos. And if the shore caused a miscarriage to a pregnant woman, you don't pay. That's what it means, naki. So hanos oraminalu. So those people use balashon naki for that din. But we use balashon naki to tell me you can't benefit from the high. So what do those people, what do they learn? What do they use to learn that the hide is prohibited? From the word es psara. The S is hatofel lipsara. That which is subservient to the, meaning it's high. The idich, the other party that doesn't darshan S, loy darish. And we'll learn a famous Gemara tomorrow. We'll leave it tomorrow. We'll leave it till
If he shechs a shor disco, I know he can't have usher, but does it become an event?